Hi, welcome to Present Fatherhood. My name is Jeff Dindi, and we are going to have conversations around fatherhood. And with my guy here, will introduce himself.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Jeff, I normally call him my brother from another mother. As you can see, we look alike. But my name's Hilary Adala. I'm happy to call myself a present father, and that's why we're having this conversation. It's not about us, it's about you, it's about all of us. So thank you. And I can also say I'm a father of two, a boy called Tyrone, 7 years old, and a girl called Taraji, 3 years old.
So this is going to be a continuation of what has already been going on in the channel. We are going to have talks with other fathers, dads on the ghetto, campus dads. We have campus dads that are becoming dads at a young age. So we are going to have conversations with them. We're also going to have conversations with army dads and get to know how are they fathering their children despite the fact that they are all the way in Kismayu. And there's a conversation that I was having with another dad called Jax. And Jax was is saying how things are difficult for him, and we'll get to know those stories in this channel.
So apart from the conversations, we want to make sure that this is reality on the ground. It's very unscripted, and we want you to relate to what we are talking about. And what we want to emphasize more is the presence, why the presence of a father is very important in the family. And also there's a lot of load and there's too much expectation for us fathers. And us as young fathers, we want to walk with you on the journey and also make it easier for you. So it's not just about the conversations that we're having, it's like a movement that we're having to try and relieve the burden from fatherhood. So many young people are afraid of becoming fathers because of the burdens that most people perceive fatherhood to have. It's so much fun to be a dad, and we are in this journey together with you. We're gonna hold your hand, we're gonna help you, and we're also going to get help from those dads who have done it before us, who've been there before us, and the ones who are coming. So Jeff?
And ladies, don't feel left out because this show is for you as well. We are going to get your input on what dads should do, what the expectation that you expect from fathers, so that we help, because parenting is a collective thing. And the show is going to air every Tuesday at 3 a.m. You're going to expect to have this episode. So stay tuned, subscribe, comment and like. Some statistics that are shocking that you're going to hear, that is why we actually were inspired to start this channel. So we're just going to give those statistics.
Thank you, Jeff. The statistics are very shocking, and that's why as young fathers we came up with this, and we feel like it's time that we take it up. So when you look at the statistics, just listen to this. This is very shocking. So a child growing in a family or in a house where the father is absent, it's 4 times greater risk of being poor in the future. They're also more likely to have behavioral problems in the future. There are 2 times greater risk of infant mortality. They are more likely to go to prison. Okay, a child also who grows in a house where there's no father is more prone or more likely to commit a crime. And then just listen to this: they're 7 times more likely to become pregnant as a teen. That's exactly what has been happening. You've seen the statistics during this corona time. You've seen what has been happening in Kenya, the teen pregnancies. And it's also because as fathers, we always put all the burden on our women, and we give them all the responsibility. And I'm very sure right now, all the blame game is on the mothers. They're being told, you're not teaching your girls. But you see, it's us who have also failed. And that's why this show is not just about us men. It's benefiting you ladies also, because we are also teaching your sons to become responsible fathers. We are teaching your husbands how they can change from the perceptions that they've had. We're also teaching your sons how to be better fathers, and your daughters what to expect from a man who they want to sire children with in the future. And just to continue a bit on the statistics before I take it to Jeff, these kids are more likely to face abuse and neglect. Okay, those kids without dads. And they're also 2 times more likely to suffer obesity. Okay, And then lastly, they are 2 times more likely to drop out of high school. These are very shocking statistics that we can't just let pass without us talking about them. So Jeff?
Amazing. I guess you've heard the shocking statistics, and that is why this channel we are going to have. Actually, we're going to talk about some of the things, the teenage pregnancies, that is a topic, a hot topic right now. We are going to discuss it in our next video. So be sure to catch it, and it's going to be an interactive way that we are going to have this conversation. So I guess this was just a video to get to know what we'll be doing, what to expect. And if you'd like also to join in the conversations, if you're a dad out there and you'd like to join this conversation, you are free. This is an invite. We are going to have as many dads as possible from across the spheres, poor, rich, army, all the way to international dads, because fatherhood is a global thing.
As fathers, we have to understand that we are the priests in the family. We are the priests in the house. So it means that leadership comes from us. Our women, as much as they are there to help us, but they also expect so much, and in terms of leadership. And we'll also be talking about finances and so many things around the family. But one thing that we have to make very pronounced is the leadership part that the father has to take. The role of a father as a leader. The role of a father, and just like Jeff has said, it cuts across religions and all that. So for the Muslim, you're the imam in your house. For the Christian, you're the priest. For the Buddhist, I don't know how you call it, but you are the leader. There's a lot of expectation from you, and
Absolutely.
This expectation also you can learn it. Okay, it comes from getting knowledge and understanding, and you get it from such spaces. And we are also creating safe spaces where we can also
men to talk. Yeah. Safe spaces is just a place where men are going to have conversations. They are free to have conversations and share their fatherhood experiences. We are also going to have a support system. These safe spaces are also support systems that, fatherhood is an involving thing, it's a taxing thing, and it comes with the financial burden, emotional burden. And if you don't have a safe space where you can talk about these things, then you'll get to burst. That's why we have cases of suicide, which are on the rise. We have cases of men just taking off and leaving the women to raise the kids alone. Things that can easily be avoided when men have spaces where they can talk about this thing. Bye, subscribe, share this video, and let it get to as many young fathers as possible.